favorite animated film. Chance is in the building today. So I'm looking at this camera, looking at that camera, looking at that camera. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
So anyway, this is a special the real mid-season finale of the Mr. Woods Fun Fact Show, guys. And well, a lot of things happened. I meant to record this yesterday, but just gonna see my sexy lips. There you go. How you doing that with the camera? But we ain't gonna go into that. It's personal reasons. So anyway, but I have a special guest with me, guys, for the first time in the Mr. Woods Fun Fact Show history. This guy, Vic, who is that dead quick?
Hello, everybody.
So anyway, because you see the background here, those you can't see it, we are talking about villains from the comic book spectrum, from both Marvel and DC right now. Because earlier, Vic and myself, we were discussing, like, he asked me what was my favorite heroes we do on a later video, and what my villain. So, what prompted me, because I had two different ideas for the mid-season, is to try not to laugh one, but can get that to work. That's going to talk about my first animes I ever watched. So then, me and Vic was on the top of the first villains. I mean, our favorite villains in comic books. We were like, you know what? And Vic said, can I come over there? I said, no, we're just going to do this one. So anyways, welcome to the villain episode of the Mr. Woods Fun Fact Show. You got ready again. I think you got something there.
Oh my gosh. I'm shaking.
But anyways, Vic, I'll tell the viewers, but since you first time being on the Mr. Woods Fun Show, and I thank you for being a part of it. What's your who is like your favorite villain?
My favorite villain is Doc Ock, to me.
Now, reasons being why is Doc Ock? Because you saw the second Spider-Man movie, how it was portrayed?
Right.
Okay. Well, Doc Ock in the second Spider-Man movie. The original trilogy here, excuse me guys, by far is one of my favorite villains. In cinema-wise, but not so much comic books, but in the movie-wise, he's really good. I really wanted to bring him back in there. But what's more story? What led Doc Ock to one of your favorite villains?
I guess his overall personality. Okay. He's similar to Spider-Man, but have a different
okay, so cause I want to make sure we describe it right for the fans out there.
Right.
Similar to Spider-Man's and how?
I
mean, they are really pretty much geniuses in their perspectives. Because Peter is actually smart. I feel like in the movies, I feel like they really didn't explore. I mean, they explored when he didn't have the web shooters in the original trilogy, but I mean, they explored that in Amazing Spider-Man. But again, we're not going to talk about that one. Actually, I need to do a review for the second Amazing Spider-Man, because you know how much people hated that. I actually liked it. I liked it better than the first. But I digress. We talking about villains, but I agree with your pick. I like Doc Ock because in the movie wise, I felt like he was so gung ho for getting his experiment done, and his wife really wasn't there to pretty much experience it, I guess. And
she was dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Then at the same time, he was supposed Doc Ock's psyche is it's messed up ever since his arms got attached to him. By far, I think Doc Ock is one of the Spider-Man favorite villains of all time. I mean, I nothing against him. I like him in the cartoon wise, but comic wise, I just really wasn't feeling. But he is top villain. Not to just sit there and say, hey, I don't like Doc Ock. He's a good villain. He just no.
The Joker is really it's like a really top running between the Joker and Magneto, because more so I understand Magneto, but I'm gonna say why I picked Joker number one in my pick of the top villains, because with the Joker, his sole goal in mind is just to create chaos, and then to solely focus on one individual, which is Batman. that was really his whole goal in mind. Just like I can do this, and at the same time you just don't want to give in to it. And I remember in the comic book, I can't remember the name of the comic book right now. It is Batman comic book. I remember. Oh no, it was Under the Red Hood. Red Hood, Jason Todd, the second Robin, asked Batman, "Why don't you just kill the Joker? Why don't you just do it?" Because Batman fears if he kills the Joker. And he put out two reasons. One, he feels like if he kills the Joker, Gotham's gonna bring somebody even more disturbing and more disturbing, more ruthless type of villain. Batman has a rough shot of villains in his rogues gallery. And the second reason is he said, if I do this, there's no coming back. There's no coming back. And that, like, I'm like, even though Batman's known for killing in the comics, I can't remember how many people he actually killed, but again, I digress. But the thing is like he fears that. That's what I like about Batman, because he is ruthless, but he don't want to kill. He feels there's no coming back from that, and he feels like nobody can stop him if he come back from that. And now the reason I'm gonna say Magneto of characters, because I can't remember. I remember a friend of mine's Devin Bannerman. He told me he gave me this article that Xavier and Magneto like somewhat mirror images of Dr. King and Malcolm X. I can't remember verbatim for who mirrors who, because it was like a while back. I wish I still had the article, but the reason why I somewhat sympathize with Magneto and hate Magneto all in one motion is because he was in the Holocaust and his family got taken away from him.
Right.
And especially even with X-Men First Class dive into this, where his mother was shot right in front of him, and so now his whole goal in life is but the phone recording ended.
You got this thing.
The phone recording ended, but I that part of me sympathizes with him and what he's trying. He's trying to save his entire race of mutants from dying out. And the reason I hate him, I know hate is a strong word, because he's trying to kill us. He's trying to kill the human race, not us as black folks. I mean, us as a human race.
Right.
So that may be like that's my thing about villains. So sometimes I feel like making a villain is kind of hard because you gotta make that villain stand. That's my thing. You have to make that villain stand out. You just can't just have any old type of villain. And I'm gonna say this again. Well, before I say this, Vic, you got another pick for a villain? We're doing like our top 3, top 5 villains here. So. Villain. No heroes, straight up villains. Straight up villains. Doesn't matter for what comic book era, Marvel or DC, don't matter. Or you can use a movie villain. Like I said, you use Doc Ock.
Okay, let's go to Syndrome.
Okay, matter of fact, that's a good pick, because that's one of my picks as well. Because we was talking about Syndrome earlier about The Incredibles. Those of you who have not seen The Incredibles, go watch the movie. Watch it right now, because it's one of the greatest Disney Pixar movies ever made. Syndrome is a special case of a villain because he started off as a fan, and he was like, he wanted to be the sidekick. I can't remember Incrediboy. So, yeah, it was Incrediboy. So he wanted to do Incrediboy. I mean, he being Incredible. He trying to be Mr. Incredible's sidekick, and he pretty much botched the job up. And part of it is like Mr. Incredible didn't really want nobody to work with him by all means. But at one point, Mr. Incredible told Incredible, "I work solo." I'm like, "Duh," and that crushed him.
Right.
This the saying goes I'm trying to remember if I'm saying it right, but it's like when you meet your heroes, you will be disappointed. In some retrospect, that is true, but that's what happened with Incredible. Because he met his hero and he wanted to work with his hero, but at the same time, he just shot him down.
Right.
And I mean, he could have done differently. Could have done some kind of training montage like Batman did with the rest of the Bat family. But Syndrome ended up becoming his nemesis. I think, and then like I said, because just like the hero can make the comic book, but the villain makes the hero. If that makes sense to somebody, to me. Because my thing is with villains, again, going back into this here, villains, I feel like again, I thought they're harder because you gotta make them stand out. So like you look at villains like the Joker, Lex Luthor, Darkseid, Syndrome, Sabretooth, Magneto, and so many more. Like they stand on like here's my next pick. I know it's mostly been DC, but Bane. I'll tell you why I like Bane. Because Bane broke the bank. And why I didn't know who Bane was until I started reading more so about the cosmos, about his backstory. Basically, what Bane has, I think Bane has no real name, but pretty much, I think as the story went, he like really just about every villain from Arkham Asylum or Blackgate, and they put change of shirt and a nice little drink. We are we got friends of this last episode. I mean, this missing finale because it has to go. But anyways, I was trying to say, being rudely interrupted. I think a villain, like my take on a villain character is, I feel like they gotta be more not so direct, but like I feel like they gotta be likable at the same time they gotta be hated. Like I'm going cover with Cell. I like Cell. He's one of my favorite. I don't care what nobody says. Cell's one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters because he's like he toys with you and he knows he can beat you. He just like I feel like how the Joker is. Yeah, anytime he can kill you, but at the same time he just wanna mess with you a little bit. But final thoughts, right quick, Vic. Final thoughts about villains.
Villains.
Yes, because we got wrapped this up. So
villains are bad. So don't. So always remember, be a hero. Don't be a villain because people will come after you.
This is a public service announcement by Vic. Well, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me for this mid-season finale of Mr. Will's Fun Fact Show. Take 2 months break off the show for a while, so I can do other projects, and try my best to work on doing animation. Look out for our GOG channel coming out really soon.
Check it out.
That we trying to come to ideas for games. Might put some up on our Facebook or Instagram. But anyways, guys, again, Vic, thank you for joining me, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you guys. I see you guys in 2 months when the Fun Fact Show returns. Bye.